Good morning, everyone. My name's Hannah White. My partner Rayanne and I have picked Schoology. We're both familiar with it. I actually use Schoology in one of my groups. I'm going to log in a while and I'll kind of talk about my group a little. So I usually see all my students one-on-one, but with like scheduling, sometimes I need to see them in small groups. I always hesitate to do small groups because I feel like I'm not as productive because I'm not always meeting the individual needs if there's more of them. Um, so in my last class, we were really encouraged to kind of create that online learning environment. So it really helped me put this in place. So I kind of started it in February, and we're getting down to the end of the year and crazy schedules, so I haven't been using it as much. But I'm just going to give you like a quick brief overview of this and then kind of talk more about Schoology and all the helpful resources that are out there. So in my course, I made sure the expectations were there, very clear cut expectations. And for this, my group, I was using the station rotation model. I had some one-on-one time, they had their individual time, and then at the end, we met 10 minutes as a group. So kind of gives them an overview of what's expected in each station, tech problems, what to do, my schedule, because I'm kind of all over the place, and which that's not even, I need to kind of change some things on there. It's even not correct. So back to my course. I'm just going to click up here. And so each week they have a folder, they come in, they check it. The digital agenda, I kind of just embed my Google Doc and give them the times, what we're expected to do during that time. And the one thing that I want to kind of touch on was the assessment piece. And I'd never made an assessment on Schoology before. I kind of focus on the discussion and kind of embedding a task for them to do. So I kind of took the time in this course to like look at how you could make a test. And the first thing I did when I got started was I Googled it. I forget exactly how I worded my Google search, but I think I might have just put Schoology assessment. And this pops up. The Schoology Help Center is beyond helpful. When I was first getting started, I utilized it a lot. The IU13 has had Schoology for years, but I never really used it until this year. We had our different groups for teachers, like we had an itinerant autistic support section, but I never utilized it. And so this kind of pushed me, and I really had to look into it. So I'd encourage anyone, if you're using Schoology, have any questions, the resources out there are incredible. So the one thing that I loved that I kind of want to just point out was the different questions. I'm not sure it's even on here, so I apologize. I'm making anyone dizzy. Oh, right here. The assessment questions. How many different options there are. There's multiple choice, true, false, matching, ordering, fill in the blank drop down, fill in the blank drag and drop, short answer, labeling an image. Like, I was just kind of amazed at all the different options that there actually were. And Schoology will actually like grade some of it for you. Obviously not like your essay questions, you have to go back and do that. But I was kind of just really surprised by this, and I never knew. I know my husband, he uses Schoology in his classroom a lot, and he'll have his kids take assessments on it, and I know other teachers that do as well. And I was like, wow, like I could do this for my data collection. Like this would be a nice way for me to get a baseline idea of where students are at, especially at the beginning of the year. But I want to go back now, all the different tutorials out there. I simply Googled how to use Schoology, and everything just like pops up. It's just so helpful. What can Schoology do? And then there's videos, a beginner's guide to using Schoology. And I even went onto YouTube and searched Schoology. And so many different things pop up. There's different user videos, there's different quick start tutorials. And honestly, it's very easy to use. I feel very comfortable using it. I do love technology, so I feel like I'm pretty good with getting stuff situated. But I feel as though anyone could really just kind of pop on here and start creating your course. And you just kind of learn as you go. One of my goals this summer is to really spend some time and up my Schoology course, kind of add the little fun stuff, maybe even make it look more visually appealing. So I encourage everyone, if your district uses Schoology, to take advantage of it. There's so many great things, and even in this quick 5-minute video, I didn't do it any justice. You really just have to explore it yourself. So thanks for watching.